First up here at 6, a young Tampa businessman has been killed in the Middle East. Saif Musalat was visiting family in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. And his family says Israeli settlers attacked him on Friday night, and he died before medics could get him to a hospital. Fox 13 political editor Craig Patrick spoke with Saif's friends and family.
Saif Musalat was born in Port Charlotte, and he was raised in Port Charlotte. As a young man, he moved to Tampa, and he dreamed of running a chain of businesses and was well on his way until he was killed during a vacation in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. According to his family and the Palestinian Health Ministry, Saif was beaten to death by Israeli settlers. For context, the West Bank used to be part of Jordan until 1967 when Israel captured it in a war. And Israeli settlers started moving into the West Bank, which the Palestinians see as a push to squeeze them out, and the United Nations has called illegal.
Settlements in the Palestinian territory, in the occupied Palestinian territory, are not legally valid and constitute a flagrant violation of international law.
The Israeli settlers stepped up their efforts with the election of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his pro-settler government.
And so to protect their land, many families, many Palestinian families camp out at night to make sure that they preserve their land and nobody comes onto it.
Which brings us to Saif Musalat. He was on vacation visiting loved ones when Palestinian authorities say he was camping out on Friday with 2 other men, and settlers beat and killed Saif and 1 other man, sending shockwaves through Tampa. Well, Saif was 20 years old. He and his family purchased this ice cream shop in North Tampa a little more than a year ago, and he had been running it to rave reviews.
737. Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming.
Rasim Musalat is Saif's uncle.
He just went overseas to see his mom, family, just going to the mountains with his friends, enjoying life.
He said his nephew was great at customer service because he thrived on positive energy.
He always cared about somebody else before him. Like when I used to come here the weekend to help, Uncle, I got your food. You have to eat before me. Go eat, go eat. He always wanted to take care of others before himself.
He was just such an amazing human being.
Mary McFarland Santiago was Saif's co-worker and good friend, one of Saif's many good friends.
He was extremely intelligent. He was extremely kind. He was never scared to make anyone feel loved, to make anyone feel accepted within his presence. He had this gift of any room that he was in, you simply just could not be sad around him.
And everybody loved him. He was one of the best.
His family said he traveled to the West Bank to reconnect with relatives and in hopes of maybe finding a future wife. But his heart remained in Tampa.
Yeah, just building up his business, have maybe 5 stores in the future. Yeah, he's always said, I want to do that.
The U.S. State Department said it's aware of reports of a death of a U.S. citizen in the West Bank. And the Israeli government said it's also aware of the reports of a death in what it calls a violent confrontation involving Palestinians and Israeli civilians. And Israel said it's looking into it. In Tampa, Craig Patrick, Fox 13 News.